Hey guys, welcome to the Mountain Bear Show, BearTalk number 51. How you doing? Or 52, it's 50 something, I don't know. I don't know. Anyhow, I promised a video and I'm going to do a video, so I'm going to give you a video. I'm actually riding up on the parkway. It is so beautiful. Actually out looking at the mountain laurel. It's beautiful. The smell of honeysuckle is just fucking phenomenal. Awesome. And the sights are really nice. So I have a minute to do a video, so I figured I'll do a video. Couple things I guess I want to talk about. First, I want to talk about Rupaul's Drag Race. The other night I was watching it, and Bianca Del Rio won, which I'm glad she did. She has been my favorite all season. She's an insult comic. Anyhow, she's just fucking phenomenal. I absolutely love her. Quick wit. And again, she has a big heart, I think. So if you get a chance, look her up on Facebook and look at some of her shows. Oh, not Facebook, but on YouTube. Look at some of her shows. She is hilarious. And if she does come to your area, I would recommend everybody going out and see this bitch. Hilarious. So RuPaul finally got it right, I think, by picking Bianca Del Rio. Some other things I'm going to talk about. The other day, I was on Facebook, minding my own little business, in my own little world, and this person that I friend listed, and I friend list everybody, I don't know why, but anyhow, I friend list this person, and I don't know how long he had been my friend or what have you, but anyhow, he had posted something really negative about America and Americans, and it kind of pissed me off, and so I deleted him, and then I went on a rant, and actually, I think it was probably one of the biggest rants I ever went on Facebook, because I normally don't express my opinion on how I feel about things, like, when it comes to other countries and their issues, because I feel like this, I have to deal with one country, and that's the one I live in, and that makes it my issue. But for other people outside this country to express what they think and how they feel, it's their prerogative, but at the same time, I have my prerogative to express my opinion about them. So anyhow, I went on this rant, and anyhow, I had a lot of really good feedback from it, and there was a couple of negative comments, which, I am open for conversation. I'm up for debate. I'm up to whatever when it comes to something like that. But I will be damned if I'm going to be friends with somebody that has an opinion about all Americans in America as being nothing but a piece of shit. I will agree to a certain extent we have to take care of ourselves and not worry about everybody else. But we don't. We have to police the world, and I don't know why. And we've always been that way ever since I've been born. So, I know 41 years. So, saying that, I kind of feel like, I expressed some things that maybe I should not have said, but I did say it. And I'm kind of not sorry about it because it's kind of the truth. Or it is the truth. So I'm not sorry about telling the truth. But I'm sorry for putting it out there in a way that I felt like I took history. Again, if I offended anybody by it, so be it. If you have an opinion, let me know and we can have a conversation about it. I'm always up for a good conversation. And thirdly, I want to talk about relationships. Relationships are supposed to be so loving and caring and wonderful and perfect and beautiful and blah 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 blah, right? But they're not. I've been in a few relationships myself. I've even been in a relationship for 3 years where my partner at the time lived almost 4,000 miles away in Europe. So, I tried to make things work. I do my best to make things work. And at the same time, it seems like every time you get yourself in a situation, it's something that you don't really like. And you stay in it for one reason or another. Good, bad, or indifference. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of history about my relationships. Here we go. My very first relationship lasted for about 5 years. Until the bastard ended up trying to fight me, and every time he did try to fight me, it would go the opposite direction. Because I am not the one to be played with. I will be pushed to a certain extent. But once you come up on me and you start hitting, somebody's going to carry an ass whipping. One way or another. Me, him, or somebody. Somebody getting it. So anyhow, I put up with the drinking and the smoking of the pot and the fights. Because I thought, well, damn, fights are like attention, and the fights are like, what's their attention? It was attention, and it was like, yes, 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 So to me, I thought that was kind of normal until he fucked around on me. And he lived with me in my house. And when I found it all out, I was like, you got to go. I stayed for everything else. I'm not staying for this. And he's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm like, yeah, you're going somewhere. Well, anyhow, cops were called. And they said, oh, you got to give him at least 60 days. 30 days for this and 30 days to go through the course and blah, 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 blah. I was like, you know what? No, I don't. I put the bitch on the market and sold it within 3 weeks. It was gone. So I sold him in the house at the same time. So then after that, I got into a very controlling relationship. This person wanted to know what I was doing every second of the day. We worked together, same shift, same floor, same everything. I could not even go to the bathroom by myself. That was pretty bad. That went on for 2 years. And then, I dated somebody from Kentucky that called me a traveling companion. And we were together for 2 years. And I'm like, I'm your traveling companion? What? When did this happen? I was like, you know what? I don't need this shit either. Then I dated the European. And then there was, someone else. But anyhow, my points are this. If you're in a relationship that is not healthy and you're not happy, I'm going to tell you what you can do. It's very easy. Walk the fuck out. Do not compromise who you are from your happiness for somebody else's bullshit. You're not there to be their puppet. They go around and they talk about you like a dog to their friends, or they say shit to you like, oh, you're not good enough, you're fat, you're this, you're that, you're other, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't owe you nothing. You owe me nothing. To me, if you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship with your best friend, basically. This is somebody you can tell everything to, confide in this person, and things will be great. And there will be bumps in the road, like I just ran over one. But the point is this: if you're not happy, pack your shit up and walk the fuck out. Because if you don't do it, it's on you. I'm not going to be the one that's going to sit around and listen to it. I will give you my thoughts on it if you talk to me about it. But if you're still there after that, that's up to you. I'll give you a prime example. My best friend in Roanoke was dating this guy, and we went to P-Town. This was back in 2011, I think. 11 or 10, I don't know. Anyhow, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and the bars were closed, and we was all hanging out by this little pizza joint. And my friend called me on my phone. He's like, hey, have you seen so-and-so? I'm like, no, I have not seen him. Because he knew I didn't like the man anyhow. Couldn't stand the bastard. Well, anyhow, my friend was like, oh, I'm coming down there to meet you, and then, we'll go look. I'm like, oh, no, that ain't happening. But anyhow, my friend comes down there. He's like, go help me find him. I'm like, no. I'm like, why are you even running after him? If he wrote you a note that says he's getting off the island, let that bitch go. He's like, well, he's got my glasses, and they cost $300. I'm like, what did you lose if he's gone? $300? Go buy you another pair of fucking glasses. You can afford P-Town, you can afford another pair of glasses. Just saying. And anyhow, finally later on that night, he found the little bastard. But I had told him, I'm like, if that bitch had walked into the ocean and Jaws ate him, I don't care. I ain't lost a goddamn thing. So anyhow, about 6 months later, they broke up for good. So, hindsight's 20/20. I'm going to give you an honest opinion. And, you take it for what it is. I'm probably one of the most honest people you'll ever meet. And I am very blunt, but I'm also blunt to the point where I'm respecting your boundaries. I will not cross them. I've not crossed my best friend's boundaries, and I got 2 best friends. And, when we talk, you know, I'll give my opinion, I give my input, and it won't go any further. You know, it's no hard feelings. What is said, and what's done is done. How you doing? So, saying that, I hope everybody had a wonderful Wednesday. This parkway is just so freaking beautiful. Especially this time of year, because all the leaves are finally coming in and all the flowers are popping up and the smell is just fucking phenomenal. If you have allergies, stay the fuck off the parkway. But if you don't have allergies, get on the parkway. It's fun. So anyhow, I'm just riding around and I figured I'll do this video for everybody. Again, check out Bianca Del Rio. And also, if you're in a fucked up relationship, tell them to go fuck themselves and leave. Leave, leave, leave. So anyhow, I'm going to end it by saying big hugs all around. Love you guys. I will try to post some more videos later. We'll see. Anyhow, bye. 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 Bye.